Hello again. I'm so glad you've come back today. It always makes me happy to see friendly faces and to decorate, sing, and read stories with someone nice. Now, Sasha has a question for you. She was asking me if you have any pets, and I wasn't sure, so I wondered if you could tell her. What kind of pet or pets do you have, and what are their names? Or if you don't have a pet, do you have a favorite animal? Well, Sasha says, she says hello. Good girl. There you go. Good girl. Well, are you ready to help me put the third ornament from my advent calendar on my Christmas tree? I'm excited to. Let's see what today's is, okay? I've got my calendar here, and it is December 3rd. So let's see what we have. Oh, it's this beautiful zebra. See how he even moves, kind of wiggles? I really like zebras and other kinds of wildlife. Have you ever seen a zebra at the zoo? Well, why don't we hang the zebra up on the tree? How about here? You know, one place zebras come from is the Democratic Republic of the Congo. That's a place in Africa. I've heard that in Congo, people enjoy celebrating Christmas by gathering together with their family and friends to share a large and lovely meal. Christmas is more of a family and religious holiday there, and they have a very special Christmas Eve tradition. It's a service that often goes all night. Music is very important, and there is also an elaborate nativity play that tells the Bible story and is a little bit like a British pantomime. A pantomime is a kind of play where people have a lot of fun and sometimes act a little silly, and the audience is also very involved. Well, after the play, sometimes people will stay and sing until morning. I think that sounds pretty fun. What about you? Would you like to try that? Well, would you like to know how people might wish someone a Merry Christmas in Congo? There are a few languages that are spoken there, and one of them is called Lingala. And the way to say Merry Christmas in Lingala is Mbotama Malamu. Do you want to try that with me? Mbotama Malamu. Mbotama Malamu. Malamu. Mbotama Malamu. Mbotama Malamu. Very nice. And of course, that reminds me of the song that we've been singing the last couple of days. I bet you know the one I'm talking about. Do you remember the two parts that we've been working on? If not, you can go back and review them in yesterday's video and the day before. That's December 1st and 2nd. Well, we were singing We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And the lyrics are, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. So why don't we try singing it 2 times, okay? Ready? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. One more time. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, that was so nice. Thank you for singing with me. And tomorrow we will be learning a new song. So come back to see what song it is. I think you'll like it. Right now, it's time for our story. This was a special request from Sasha, and pretty soon you'll see why. It's from a book called The Night Before Christmas and Other Popular Stories for Children. Our story is called What Happened Christmas Eve, and it was written by Oliver Harfeld. It was Christmas Eve, and the frost fairies were busy getting ready for Christmas Day. First of all, they spread the loveliest white snow carpet over the rough, bare ground. Then they hung the bushes and trees with icicles that flashed like diamonds in the moonlight. Later on, they planned to draw beautiful frost pictures on the window panes to surprise the little children in the morning. The stars shone brightly, and the moon sent floods of light in every nook and corner. How could anyone think of sleeping when there was such a glory outside? Jessie and Fred had gone to bed very early so they might be the first to shout, "Merry Christmas!" But their eyes would not stay shut. "Oh dear, it must be almost morning," said Fred. "Let us creep softly downstairs, and maybe we'll catch Santa Claus before he rides off." Hand in hand, they tiptoed to the dining room and peeped out the big window. Surely that was something climbing up the roof of Cousin Nellie's house. It must be old Santa. Fred gave a chuckle of delight. To be sure, the reindeer were very queer-looking objects, and the sleigh had such a funny shape. But the children were satisfied. The old fir tree, whose high branches almost touched the roof, knew all about those shadows. But it was so old, no one could ever understand a word of many tales it told. "There's something scratching on the door," whispered Jessie. But it was only a mouse who had sniffed the delightful odors of the Christmas goodies and was trying his best to find a way into the pantry and test them with his sharp teeth. "Come," said Jessie, "we'll turn to icicles if we stay here much longer." So upstairs they quickly scampered. Papa had been to town on an errand, so it was quite late when he came home. As he was hunting in his pockets for the key, he heard a pitiful cry, and looking down, he saw a big white cat carrying a tiny kitten in her mouth. "Poor thing," said Papa, "you shall come inside till morning." Santa Claus had been there with the nicest wagon for Fred and a warm sealskin cap that lay right in the middle of it. When Papa left the room, Puss and her kitty were curled up comfortably on the rug, singing their sleepy song. The sun was shining brightly in the dining room window when Jessie and Fred made their appearance. Then Fred just laughed with delight, for right in the crown of his new cap lay the cutest white kitten with big blue eyes and a wee pink nose. While standing close by, as if to guard her darling from danger, was good old Mother Puss. "I never had a live Christmas present before," said Fred. "Now I know Santa Claus read the letter I threw up the chimney because I told him to bring me a kitten, and here it is." Papa smiled and looked at Mama, and then everybody said, "Merry Christmas" at once. Did you like that story? I hope so. I'm glad those kitties will have a good home. And what a special kind of Christmas present. Why don't we end our time together with another song? This one is called "O Little Town of Bethlehem." And if you know it, why don't you sing with me? how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark streets shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. Thank you for coming today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.